Welcome to Venice, a city like no other. In a city where history meets the future of medicine. A unique forum for innovation, collaboration, and excellence. Meet the expert, May 9 and 10, 2025.
Here we are, welcome back to Venice. We have another voice of innovation, basically one of the most innovative ones. We are so proud and honored to have him here. We give our warmest welcome to Atul Goel.
Thank you very much. I must say that I am very happy to attend this very important spine function organized by Rizzola Academy, and I congratulate the Academy for the success of this meeting.
So Atul, having you here, it's amazing because we saw how many participants were waiting for you, how much interactive were your sessions. The question I would start from is which messages did you bring to Venice? I mean, because we do know that you are always searching, researching, publishing. I mean, your name is in PubMed, occupying much space. Tell us what is new on the field.
You see, spine surgery is very important. Spine surgery can change the life of the person. And if you do it properly, it will give a new life to the person. On the other hand, if you don't do it properly, you can completely devastate the person. Understanding spine, understanding the issues that are related to spine are absolutely important. One is, the good technique of operation. One is you do a good technical operation. That is one. Second thing is you use good technological tools, good machines, good navigation, good drill system. That is another one. And as far as I am concerned, more than technique, more than technology, it is the philosophy. It is the concept. It is your understanding about why a thing has happened and what should be done. That is the most critical. And that is not easy. We don't treat images. We don't see that here is the compression on image and we treat here. It is not images which matter or which decide the treatment. It is important to understand the basis of the problem. As far as I am concerned, and I have been talking about it for a long time, we human beings are different. We stand on two legs, like no other animal on the planet. We stand on two legs. And all our muscles are focused on the back of our spine, back. And all our muscles are focused to make us sit and make us stand. There is very few muscles in front of the spine. You know what? We have to understand the powers of nature. We have to understand the intervertebral disc. Intervertebral disc comes first in embryogenesis, like a small little dot of water. And then this liquid makes the bones, make the spine. In my view, disc is the mother of spine. And I have a complete belief that mother can never go wrong. What happens is God has given such a beautiful spine to us. God has made us stand and walk and run on two legs. And it is our responsibility to keep our muscles strong. These muscles on the back of the spine and on the back of the whole spine, you have to keep exercising, you cannot become huge and big where your balance changes. You have to keep lean and thin and keep your muscles strong. The basis of my entire work on spine is that if you do not keep your muscles strong, your weakness of the muscles of the spine, which keep the spine moving, is the basis of development of degenerative spine. We cannot blame it on the disc. We cannot say, oh, disc is bulging or this is bulging. We cannot just blame what God has made. We have to blame ourselves because we have not kept our gifts of nature strong and healthy. So, my concept is when these muscles become weak, there is some kind of instability of the spine, which cannot be recognized on imaging. You do dynamic flexion extension imaging, you cannot see that instability. But that instability is the basis of your problems. And that instability leads to several natural protective measures, like osteophyte formation, disc space reduction, ligamentum flavum buckling, and things like that. So, I have introduced a very brand new concept that when your muscles become weak, you telescope, your body telescopes. Your grandfather is shorter than you. Why he is shorter? Because there is a telescoping of the spine. And this telescoping can go beyond a level, and this telescoping can hurt your nerves, and you can develop symptoms related to myelopathy or cord compression or symptoms related to root compression. So the problem is, the basic issue is the weakness of the muscle that leads to unstable spine, and unstable spine for a long period of time leads to natural protection, and those protection are seen on images like osteophyte, ligamentum flavum buckling, reduction of disc space, reduction of canal space, and we blame the protective measures to be the cause of problem. And we like to do anterior discectomy or decompression and things like that. So the basis of my entire work is most of the things that we call degenerate are not a problem. They are a result of weakness of your muscles that leads to instability of spine. The treatment is stabilization, not decompression. Don't remove the natural protective measures.
Thank you so much. It's very clear and so like result of common sense, it seems. But actually, medicine, the so-called medicine of evidence, doesn't work this way because, as you said, we move from the final result and not from what moved to the final result. Since your vision is so, you have a so helicopter view. If you would consult, and probably in your country, not only your country, the Minister of Health, considering that the back pain, low back pain, is considered to be a growing problem for the society, especially in 10-15 years. So with the related cost, huge cost for the health system and so on. Which advice you would give to a Minister of Health, and which list of advice you would give to people?
So my advice is very clear and my advice is very definite. One, keep your body strong. Keep your muscles strong. And if you have kept your muscles strong, your body strong, you will not get any degenerative spine. If you are getting pain in your back or pain in your neck, that is an evidence of unstable spine. That is an evidence of weakness of your muscles. At that time, you have to little bit start running, start jogging, start lifting weights. In India, we do yoga. And we have to go to the gym and do reduction, body strengthening exercise, running. You see, most important is running, jogging, sitting. You do push-ups, up and down, up and down. Those things are very important to keep your spine healthy, keep your spine strong, and keep you away from surgery. And if it is necessary, your pain becomes too much or your pain is beyond your, then it is an evidence of unstable spine. Don't need to do anything else but identify unstable spine on the basis of radiology, on the basis of MRI, on the basis of clinical issues, and then stabilize those segments. That is my concept.
It's amazing. It's amazing because it impacts in a way that really we go in the sustainability highway. And let me now speak with the very well-known scholar in the world because of the specific field you work on. I want to read to you and also to our viewers the titles of the sessions you joined. What is the state of art in C0, C2 deformity treatment? And then you had coronal deformity in the cervical spine. Now, let's imagine that you speak to professionals of your sphere and tell them what they have to pay attention to, very technically even.
As regard craniovertebral junction is concerned, craniovertebral means head and spine. This junction is a very, very strong and important junction. This is the basis of your movements, basis of your stability of your head, and it is important that it remains in alignment. Even in the craniovertebral junction, my concept is that if your muscles become weak of the nape of the neck, there can be an unstable spine. Atlantoaxial C1, C2 joint is the most mobile joint of our spine. Occipito-atlas C0 and C1, it is the most strongest joint of the body. So unstable C1, C2 or atlantoaxial joint is the mother of many problems. Atlantoaxial instability for a long period of time can cause Chiari malformation, it can cause syringomyelia, it can cause short neck, it can cause torticollis, it can cause bone fusions, it can cause various kinds of deformities which we like to call anomalies. But what I like to say is all these things that we call anomalies are natural protections. They are not anomalies, but they are alterations. They are naturally protective or adaptive, and they indicate unstable atlantoaxial joint. You stabilize atlantoaxial joint, there is a potential for manifest or potential recovery from all the compressive factors that we have seen. Like Chiari, the tonsil can go up, syringomyelia can reduce, all these things, the deformity, short neck can become long neck, torticollis can recover. Even now we have said that atlantoaxial instability can be cause of dorsolumbar kyphoscoliosis. So understanding craniovertebral junction has huge implications in the treatment of various pathological things, which we call pathological, but they are natural protection. And if we understand this area properly, we can do good job with not only craniovertebral junction, like I said, for Chiari, for syringomyelia, for bone fusions, for short neck, torticollis, orthodontoidea, and several other issues. We can give new life to our patients.
So beautiful, this message. Let me close our interviews with a couple of questions about your daily life, because we do understand that who believes so much in certain concepts embodies personally those concepts. What about your diet? What about your sport activities? We want to know more about Atul, Goel.
See, as I said, that it is, some things are not in our power, but some things are under our control. Like we can control our diet, we can control exercise our body, we cannot neglect exercising, we cannot neglect jumping, we cannot neglect dancing, we cannot neglect these important aspects of our life. Keep your body thin, don't make it horizontally big, don't make it horizontally wide. If you keep it thin, your vertical instability will reduce. Your body will become strong. You will not become short when you become old. Keep yourself strong. Keep yourself fit. Keep yourself happy. Eat normally and properly. Don't overeat. That is my message to all.
Great. And the very last question is, we do like to show that this meeting is international, asking our guests to speak in their own language, looking at the camera for a minute. leaving a message because we like to hear the sound of your native language.
See, I am from India, and in India, English is a very important language, but we speak in Hindi, and Hindi means ये हमारी लैंग्वेज है, हमारी जबान है, और इसके अंदर समझना ज़रूरी है कि हम अपने शरीर का ख्याल रखें, अपने बॉडी का ख्याल रखें, ज़्यादा वजन ना बढ़ने दें, एक्सरसाइज करें, भागें, दौड़ें, कूदें, योगा करें, जिम में जाएं, अपने आप को पतला रखें, अपने आप को स्टिफ रखें, नाचो, गाओ, डांस करो और मज़ा करो. नॉट सिट डाउन आइडल, बैठे हुए और मोटे हो रहे हैं, तगड़े हो रहे हैं. मोटे मत हो, तगड़े हो. माय बेस्ट विशेस. मेरी बहुत शुभकामनाएं आपके लिए.
Thank you so much, Atul, and let us all come back to the course, and we hope to see you in Italy again next year.
Thank you very much. My best wishes to you and to the Rizzola Academy. Thank you very much.